The final thing I wanted to ask you about was this $40 billion loan or bailout. It's variously being described from the US. What's that about and why is that happening?
So the bailout is just because the government it's we don't have so the peso is not floating freely at the moment, so the exchange is not floating freely,
Mhm.
um, and we have a fixed exchange rate. Sorry, not a fixed exchange rate. It operates between bands.
Okay.
Um, and the central bank is actually trying to sell American dollars because the demand is increasing, and because of that, that's part of the economic plan to reduce inflation. Because in Argentina, inflation unfortunately works a little bit different from other countries. So what happens here is if inflation increases, that of course, goes to prices. Prices in the economy increases, but in Argentina, I don't know how to explain, it goes even faster than in any normal country. It doesn't matter if inflation goes up and then goes down. Uh, Once they go up, so supermarkets start to basically increase in prices and they never go down.
Right.
So
Okay.
part of the strategy is we need to have inflation under control, and that's the theory, and that's why they decided to have that managed exchange rate system, and they had to basically sell those American dollars and try to control the exchange rate. Now, on the other hand, because you sold those American dollars, you have debt repayment. So the problem was that Argentina, not the debt that Milei had, because he's repaying
Mm.
actually
Mm.
previous debt.
Yes.
It was running out of money to repay basically bonds, and
Because
and
those
and
bond
that
repayments would be paid in US
correct.
dollars. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, correct. So, and if you cannot repay, then you default, and
And
that
Argentina's well familiar with that. I
yeah,
in
yeah,
my law
correct. So
study in my law. Yeah.
that's why that kind of bailout, or it's not a bailout because Donald Trump said, got the money here, but they didn't use the money. And if they use it, then it's a different story. But now with this result, everything has changed again.
So it's almost okay. So it's almost like a line of credit that America's providing.
Correct.
Okay.